Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Divine Elemental. I'm going to do a collective tarot reading for you guys today. Tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. We are going to jump right in here. Sorry if you guys hear the rain. It's kind of a crappy day. It's that cuddles and booty rubs kind of day. But I wanted to get a reading out here for you guys. God, Michael Spirit, what are we reading on with the collective today for their highest and greatest good? Nutrition. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. So tradition. I just heard Divine Feminine, so this could be for you. And we have fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Oh, that's a little baby hand. I love when little babies do that with your thumb. It's so cute. Sorry. I'll focus. I love babies. I'm sorry. Anyways, 5-5 on the clock. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. I like this energy, guys. I like it a lot. You know what I love about this Fresh Start card? It's black and white, so it's like as you go, you can add color. What else are we reading on for the collective today? Create a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and gives you structure. 133 on the clock. Let's get one more. What's that saying? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, or something like that. And I think this could be what this is with the routine. Wow, yeah, so definitely something to do with your physical body is a big thing. Change your bad habit, kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else not serving you. This could be a blockage for some of you guys, is not changing your drinking and eating habits. I keep hearing start on Monday, so maybe some of you guys do that a lot, where you just like constantly say, I'm going to start on Monday and do that. This is where you guys need to, and this is for me too, guys. I'm just giving advice. Don't think I'm coming at you, but actually have a plan and fulfill it. You know, every single day, do something that is supposed to lead to nourishing your body. Go for a walk, even if it's for like 10 minutes, guys. I mean, you can go on YouTube. They literally have like 7-minute full body workouts, even if you start there. Because I know a lot of you guys, you know, have kids, or, you know, you're just busy. But yeah, definitely needing to focus a little bit more on yourself. Your physical body is what I'm getting here. I feel like this might be a blockage for you, and stopping your gifts from fully coming in is also what I got. And we have obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. So if you're focusing too much on this situation rather than taking care of yourself, obviously we all know that that is going to push your divine masculine away, or your divine feminine, whoever this is for. We have feel what you feel. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have the right to be happy. There you go. With this card, honestly, I feel like some of you might be at like this crossroads of whether or not it's okay to walk away from your divine masculine. I don't know why I got that with that. But like, you're allowed to feel love for them, 414, but you're also allowed to be happy. So if they come out of the blue and say you're already in a relationship or whatever, you have a right to consider your feelings. You don't have to be with your divine masculine just because they are your twin flame. And then we have speak up. What you are not saying that's eating you up inside, you can keep this in forever. It's time to let go. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. There we go. So honestly, guys, when I'm pulling these cards, I'm getting a bit of both energy, so you guys could be mirroring each other. So let's jump right into tarot. God, Michael Spirit, what are we reading on today? for the collective, for their highest and greatest good. I'm hearing that song by Abby Anderson. Baby, you're the reason I'm crazy. Baby, you're the reason I stay. Baby, you're the reason I hate me and love you at the same damn time. I can't remember what it's called though. I'm gonna remember it and I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna pin it in the comments below, okay guys? Yeah, you're at a crossroads, and again, like I said, this could be your block. A lot of people seem to disregard this in a spiritual awakening. So I'm gonna briefly touch on this, guys. This is super important, you know, even for those who believe in the Bible or read the Bible 555. The Bible actually does state that our bodies are our temple. Our bodies are where we should worship God. It's not to go into a man-made building. You know, God even says it in the Bible that he will never be present in a man-made building. So like, and I'm not saying anything against anyone, you know, I'm not going to each his own, but like people that go to church and like find the Holy Spirit and all of that, they literally said that it wouldn't happen. And that's why meditation is so important. It's because we connect with the divine through ourselves. God is within us. We're like a bunch of onions walking around, and we just peel back the layers till we get to our divinity on the inside, and this is how we reach God. You know, there's some beliefs that the length of your hair is also a connection to the divine as well. But there's like so many different things. But anyways, one of the things that I was getting was the fact that for the whole spiritual awakening, honestly, was the fact that I had to cleanse my body, like 7-11 on the clock, to release any negative energy or extra weight or anything like that, because God was trying to give me more abilities. So basically what it is, guys, is you have to clear out space for the divine to be able to put things in. If anybody watches any supernatural movies ever, you will notice that in every single one, if angels come into people's bodies, or if demons come into people's bodies, or any spirits, they can't ever stay in the body because it's too powerful for the human body. So it's the same thing when God, the divine, the universe wants to give us more abilities. We have to make sure that our bodies are capable of getting all of that light energy, okay? So it's not a bad thing. This could have to do with the Emperor here, the Divine Masculine. But again, like I'm saying, I feel like you guys are mirroring. And honestly, with the conversations I've been having in my past videos, this also could be you, Divine Feminines. You could be stepping into your Emperor energy, your Divine Masculine energy, 818, when I just said that. So you could be taking charge of your life, you know, setting a routine, you know, putting your foot on the gas and taking care of what you need to take care of for yourself. That's what Emperor energy is. This is not gender. This is just energy. And it could be, both of you could be focusing a lot on money and finances and stability. And you guys could be working a lot as well. And I feel like it's to be able to give to each other. Like both of you want, see the scales right here, and that's why I'm saying both of you. Both of you want to equally be able to give something in this relationship, okay? All right. What else are we reading on today? What's up? Yeah, I'll be in a second, look. Just give me a little. I just started. Yeah. Sorry, guys. 9:23 on the clock. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 4 of Wands. You're given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace the new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Guys, I gotta be honest, this Divine Masculine has done a lot of introspection, a lot of self-reflection, and they are definitely holding on to having a fresh start with you, a new beginning with you. Look at this, King of Pentacles is coming out right under the Four of Wands, which is marriage, a home card, and the Ten of Pentacles is building a legacy, you know, creating a family, merging families. You guys could have 2 dogs, or they could have 2 dogs, but yeah, they're stubbornly holding on to you. I'm also hearing they're stubbornly holding on to the fact that finances has to be okay. 10:44 on the clock. The Hermit. It's a very wise energy that's coming out for this Divine Masculine. And the Six of not the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Cups was underneath, which is a twin flame reunion card. And look at what's poking out, the Sun. Yeah, it's back and forth whether or not to take this risk. I mean, shit. Don't live with regrets. 11:17 on the clock. Yeah, don't live with regrets. Regrets, Divine Masculine. 11:23, 11:22. Make that offer. Express your love. Give your heart to someone. Trust it. What else are we reading on today? Page of Swords, the Hangman, and Justice. Oh, damn. Sweet. This is a good energy, guys. I feel like once you guys start making a plan, 4 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I feel like your finances are going to start coming up. That's one. But I feel like you're also going to have a clearer mind and have a different perspective and create new ideas to be able to make things right here. You're going to be able to, I just heard balance out your checkbook, which is so old school, but you know, basically it's just like balance out your money. And this could have, you could have come up with an idea while you were isolating yourself. I hope that water that's leaking from the ceiling or whatever the hell this is, carport, isn't too loud in the video. All right, we have the Moon that's in reverse. Okay, I am picking up on addictions, guys, and addictions can be anything. It doesn't have to necessarily be drugs, sex, alcohol. It could literally be eating and drinking poorly. But I feel like, honestly, this is a self-sabotaging energy. So for those of you that realize that you eating better will allow you to progress and, you know, gain more abilities, connect to the divine, I feel like you're using this as a self-sabotaging, like an excuse. It could be because you're afraid of what comes next, you know, so you're using this as, you know, your crutch kind of thing. Another thing, another way that I can read this is the fact that these fears that you have, once you start clearing your body and mind, your fears and anxieties are going to go away. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I just heard, just take that leap. Take that jump. Page of Cups and the Empress. So we saw the Emperor in the Sun card, which is Divine Masculine energy. And now we have the Moon with the Empress. So this definitely is twin flamey vibes. We have the Magician here. Yeah, you have all the tools necessary. Just start small. I just heard give yourself grace. The way you give people attention, give it to yourself. You know, this is actually bringing me to a comment that someone left earlier. They said, picture you as your divine masculine or your divine feminine's body, and what would you do to take care of their body? What would you put into it? How would you treat it? And then change it to go back to your body and understand or figure out why it is you won't treat your body the way that you treat their body, or something like that. But it's basically the love that you would show to other people, show it to yourself. It's like me, for instance, when I start dating people, I'll like randomly just buy flowers. You know, whether I go to a grocery store and I see flowers, I'll buy flowers. And it's just because. And I've done that like years, and I've been in long-term relationships. And it's just something that I do. But what I would never do for myself is buy myself flowers. Like, I would never just buy myself flowers or anything. You know, if my son needed something before, I would put my shit back, even if I had holes in my jeans. You know, and I've always been like that. So, even to the point, like, guys, I literally never, ever complimented myself. I felt like that wasn't me being humble or modest, and it made me super uncomfortable. Even getting compliments made me uncomfortable. And thank gosh I healed that before I started doing this YouTube, because half of the time I probably wouldn't know how to react every time you guys gave me a compliment. But even when I talk about things that I'm good at, it's still something that I'm getting used to, you know? Before, I would have never sang on here. Like, there's people in my life that has literally never heard me sing the way that you guys have. And honestly, you guys haven't even really heard how I sing, because it's just like, you know, this channel is not for that, and I don't want to come off wrong. So I feel like this is, you guys kind of dim your light. You guys are dimming your own light and holding you back, because it could be because you are super humble and you're not wanting to come off arrogant. I saw 1707. But embrace that, you know? Embrace your good qualities, guys. Seriously, I know it's hard. Like, I was with my son's mother for 13 years, and I used to cook when we first started dating, because I actually like cooking. I feel like it's an art. But I stopped cooking after the first couple years, because every time I cooked, everyone loved my cooking. And she's a really good cook, don't get me wrong. Like, she is bomb. But she would always get, like, kind of insecure and was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I just stopped cooking, you know? And it was a thing that I did because I didn't want her to feel bad, you know? And even my son recently, because my son's mother said something, oh, now you're going to cook now that you're not with me, or something like that. And my son turned around and he's like, what are you talking about, Mom? Like, she always used to cook in the beginning, but you always said something about it, you know? So it's stuff like that. It's little habits that we did to people please and to dim our own light. And I feel like you guys need to change that. You need to start embracing your light, you know? Turn this moon upside down, like right side up, excuse me, and start shining brightly. I was going to clarify the moon reversed in the Three of Swords came out. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time, like, focusing for some reason. Yeah, look at this. Five of Cups. So, some of you could do these bad habits, these addictions, as a coping mechanism, for sure. Like, when you're depressed, you go right towards it. And when you're feeling down, it's the way that you cope. But it's holding you back. It's blocking you. It could be you, divine masculine. Yeah, it's stopping you from being able to give to this Empress here. Wow, look at this. Yeah, this is definitely mirroring energy. But the Page of Cups is like an apology. It's a small gesture of emotions, and, you know, it's definitely intuitive. But you see this Five of Cups with the Emperor, the Moon in reverse, self-sabotage and broken heart. You're afraid to give to this divine feminine. And I feel like these addictions that you're using to cope is blocking you with the ability to be able to express to this divine feminine. And this is why it's coming up as a block, and probably why we're reading on it. So it's something very important that you both are needing to work on. People think it's not a big deal. It's not about you looking sexy in a bikini or with your shirt off, guys. It's the fact of it helps with our purpose. You know, 12:22 on the clock. 12:23 could have been significant. So I don't know why I'm saying 2023 and 2022. Maybe that's significant. I don't know. Oh, man. I feel so clouded. It's so weird because I wasn't feeling this way, but I kind of feel like I'm not a pill popper, but that's what's coming to my head. You know, I've never been a pill popper. I'm not really into drugs at all. But that's what I feel like is happening. Like I'm zoning out. It's almost like my brain and my eyes are kind of like, I don't know how to put it, but it's, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's significant. We have the Temperance in reverse coming out under Justice. Yeah, someone is highly blocked when it comes to their healing, almost to the point where they're ignoring it. With the Hierophant, Justice, and Temperance, could have to do with the higher level of commitment. They're afraid, I just heard, to leave. Oh, I just heard, what if she doesn't want me? But it could be, what if he doesn't want me? Yeah, I see you highly independent and brave. If some of you were married or in a higher level of commitment or had a karmic situation, they kind of envy that you were able to leave and fill your own cup. I also heard they see your growth keep going. So you could have done a lot of healing when it comes to finances yourself. I'm hearing you're about to have a massive glow up though, and a lot of people are going to see it. So some of you could have a platform, but with the star in the tower, sometimes it literally gives me like you're about to blow up. And with the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, this could be actually a spiritual business here with the Hierophant, the Nine of Pentacles, the star, and the tower. I'm hearing you're gonna go viral. So I know I have a lot of like tarot readers or spiritual people or anybody. I'm pretty sure someone follows me that like has a food like a food channel. So maybe like any of that, you guys may be going viral, and it could be because you're taking your spiritual journey really seriously. 23:13 on the clock. But I feel like this is a game changer for you. I'm hearing some of you need to start going to bed like on time, like a normal person, and waking up, having a fresh start to the day. I just heard collagen, so maybe some of you do like collagen shakes or smoothies in the morning, or you need to. I just saw crystals. Some of you could be pregnant, and this is why this is coming through too, especially if you have a bad habit like drugs or alcohol or pills. Even overeating and drinking is horrible for when you're pregnant. You got to be careful what you're feeding, and I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, guys. Everyone has free will, but this could be God trying to look out for you. Yeah, some of you guys may be having a spiritual baby soon. It's an important baby, though. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, this is a baby that you need to take care of. It's actually reminding me of what my great-grandmother said to my grandmother, which I recently found this out about because, you know, I started getting more into this, and then now my mom's telling me all my family secrets, right? Yeah, my mom is like Sandra Bullock in Practical Magic, like moved us around and wanted to keep us away from, you know, the family business type of shit, whatever. I'm not going to go too much into it, but anyways, my great-grandmother said to my grandmother, when she was pregnant with my mom. This is gonna sound a little dark, guys, so just bear with me. She says if you need to make sure that you take care of this one. Make sure that no harm comes to this one. And my great-grandmother was talking about my mom at the time. This one is, my grandmother being pregnant with my mom. And something happened to where my mom almost like died or something like that, I think it was. And then one of my grandmother's sons ended up falling down the stairs and passing away. Okay, and then I guess there was like another kid born or something like that. And my great-grandmother said to my grandmother, you need to make sure, and mind you, I believe she passed away. So my grandmother was talking to my great-grandmother, like in spirit, because, we're mediums and shit. But I forgot exactly what it is. I don't even know if I should tell you guys this. But I forgot what it was, but it was basically like my great-grandmother came back to my grandmother and said, did you learn your lesson or something like that? Like, you need to make sure that this one is protected because she has to birth the lineage or some shit like that. I don't know. It was some creepy-ass shit. And I looked at my mom one day and I'm like, Ma, why wouldn't you tell me this? Like, I literally found out my great-grandmother, my grandmother, all of them, they all did tarot and all of this. And I'm like, why wouldn't you ever tell me this? I'm literally into this shit. Like, why am I just finding this out? But, yeah. Anyways, so, yeah, someone's wanting to end a cycle with you. There's some kind of travel to you. There's some kind of, like, message. They're wanting to close this cycle with you. I just heard a karmic cycle, so this could be a karmic relationship as well. But I feel like they're wanting to close out these negative energies with you and they want to start fresh. You have the Page of Wands here. They're tired of being in their head and they can't forget about you. They're definitely stressed and pressed about you. Like, they want to relieve these burdens. I'm hearing, again, they want a fresh start with you. They want to start over. Water under the bridge. Oh, we do have fresh start. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. 10 could be significant. I feel like you guys are on a divine pause, though. Like, this is divinely guided for you guys to be in no contact right now because you have to heal and get all this stuff taken care of. Look at this, guys. 6 of Wands. Once you take care of this and break away from karmic cycles and break these bad habits and focus on your body, your temple, and start connecting to the divine, you're going to have your success. You're going to have this 10 of Pentacles. And the beautiful thing of the 10 of Pentacles, not only is it earthly, not only is it a union coming together and building an empire, a legacy, but it's financial. This is a good financial card. And with the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are both humble, but it's going to be like show-off money. Like, you're going to have enough money to where you don't even have to show it off. Like, people are going to know you got it like that. And I do feel like if you guys don't do what you need to do, we have King of Cups. We saw the Queen of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, the Emperor, 5 of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like, especially this Divine Masculine, I feel like if you guys don't do what you need to do, like closing out karmic cycles or breaking bad habits, that you are going to be in this grieving. I'm hearing a spiritual grief for the rest of your life. Wow, look. And it's all because, look who's sticking out. The Empress. You both want each other. I just heard you both need each other. You could be both very highly independent, but you work well together with the Magician here. I said it in earlier videos that I posted, but I feel like the Divine Masculine has it worse than the Divine Feminine. And it's not because I thought one drunken night that I was a divine masculine. It's because I felt this for a while. Because the thing is, yes, we are shit on as divine feminines in the beginning. We get ignored, we get all this, but we're already emotionally vulnerable creatures, naturally. So we're dealing with the sadness, we're expressing our love, and we're maybe a bit clingy and obsessive. But eventually we move on from that and we gain it. That's why I told someone in the comments that when a divine masculine can't do, when a divine feminine can't do what I did, which is leave my state where my divine masculine is and start living my life, I don't feel like that's a healed divine feminine, you know. And I'm not coming after anyone. By the way, guys, I appreciate all the responses when it came to those videos and what I posted in the community tab and all that. That shit, that I love open, honest conversations and for us to go back and forth. So when I ask questions, I'm not degrading or I'm not dismissing what you're saying. I'm just giving opinions, and I like to go back and forth. And honestly, I learned a lot from you guys yesterday with posting all of that. And it will help me to write my Twin Flame book in the future, because I want to know how this is. And that's why when I was having the feeling of whether or not I was a divine masculine for a few months, I was called to do that video regardless of how it ended up happening. And I got a lot of feedback that a lot of divine feminines were feeling that way. And I think it's because a lot of us are getting to that point where we are coming into union with thyself, basically. And that's why we're balancing off certain energies. Anyways, I digress. I do feel like the divine masculines eventually have to play this catch-up game. And any twin flame research I've ever done, or other twins that I've spoken to or whatever, the divine feminine always seems like they're able to move on with their life and be okay, but the divine masculines are not. It's like they're haunted for the rest of their life if they don't come into union with the divine feminine. And that is why I feel like the divine masculine has it worse. Not to mention, because they've waited so long, when they get like a tidal wave of emotions, and I mean a tidal wave, we had gradually the river, right, come in flows. They get a tidal wave of emotions and wake up like that and realize, oh shit, this is my twin flame, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. And yeah, they may deny whether or not they love you, or they might cope and try to like sleep around and drink, but deep down, they know what they feel. They're just denying it. But once they stop doing all of that, it comes in like a fucking wrecking ball, like Miley Cyrus. But yeah, I'm hearing that song by Nate Smith too, World on Fire again. I channeled that a few videos back. But that's why it pushes the divine masculine so heavy to come towards the divine feminine, even though it's been so much time. I just saw 33 on the clock. Because it's not just the passion and the desire, it's the love, it's the longing, it's the yearning, it's the everywhere they look, every movie they watch, every time they're in a car, they picture how it would be you riding next to them or like sitting next to them, and it's just, it becomes so overwhelming to them. And yeah, this is a heavy grief. This is not a light card here. Why the Two of Swords? Oh, let's put this away. They want to marry you, I just heard. Why the Two of Swords? They want to marry you and have a family, but they don't want to hide it with the Six of Wands. They want to, I just heard they want to feel comfortable with showing it off. Queen of Pentacles, and we saw the King of Pentacles. I told you they want to marry you. Why the Two of Swords? I do feel like this is your crossroads right now. I just heard divine test. You're being tested. You're being tested right now, guys. Both of you. So I'm telling you right now, guys, if you're being tested by the divine, 414 on the clock. If you're being tested by the divine, you could either close this repetitive cycle with your twin and come together in union, or come together in at least communication, or you're going to repeat a cycle. This is going to be another cycle for you guys. If you do not take this serious right now, you are going to have another repetitive cycle. And honestly, I'm going to say straight up, divine masculines, because I already picked this up earlier. If you don't decide to break these habits and cause this routine and break away from karmic energy, I feel like this is the cycle that you lose your divine feminine. Like, you won't get this back. And divine feminines, if you don't start taking this serious and having your fresh start and being present in your energy of growth, in your goddess energy, you are going to cause a repetitive cycle with your divine masculine. And yeah, they may come back, but it may be even longer. And all this pregnancy that we're afraid of, right, that might be happening, that some of you tell me about, you know, because we have this little baby hand right here. If another repetitive cycle happens, this could be how it happens, guys. So take this seriously. When God, when the universe, when the divine is testing you, do not ignore that. Do not take this lightly. I don't care if you're addicted to soda or drugs or sex or whatever. Break your habits. Figure out a routine. Come up with a plan. Have a fresh start. And every day you become a champion. You challenge every single day and you break free. And all you have to do is master the day, guys. Don't worry about tomorrow. Master what you are doing right now. If you feel like you want to have a drink right now, don't have a drink of alcohol. Do something else. If you feel like you're going, staying up out late and you just want to smoke a joint or whatever the hell you guys call it now, and you are like, I can't go without smoking every single day, just get your ass to bed and do it every single day. Even if you have a hard time sleeping, you have to sleep to be able to go to bed. No, don't, guys. Drugs, food, overeating, anything like that is a chemical imbalance. That's all it is. It's like when people stop drinking soda. The reason, or not even just soda, withdrawing in general. The reason people start having headaches is because the worms that was created, they're not in your brain. They're not getting the sugar intake or the alcohol intake that they're used to. So they start peeing. They start releasing, and that's actually what causes the headache. That's why when people go through withdrawals, they say, man, I have a headache, but it's like a different kind of headache. It's like right on the fucking dome. And that's what it is. Little by little, those parasites, those worms, they'll die. The headaches go away. The dry mouth goes away. The fidgeting goes away. The needing to always do something or redirect yourself away from going for that alcohol beverage or that drug, that will eventually go away day by day. And I've talked to a lot of addicts, guys, that said they literally took that example of mastering each day, just one day at a time, and they've been 20 years sober, 5 years sober, 10 years sober. It doesn't matter if you fell off. Don't think that in the future you're gonna fall off again. You may have just fallen off because this karmic was meant to make you fall off. Forgive yourself. Forgive your past. Move on. Have this beautiful life that you want. Both of you. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if it was in reverse or if I took it and was talking and put it in reverse. I want to say reverse, though. They're telling me reverse. Yeah, look at Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, the Lovers. This is a destined connection, and again, we're getting twin flame clarification. We saw the Four of Wands, Six of Cups, past life connection. Definitely. I feel like you guys find each other in every single life. I really do. I feel like this is a strong twin flame connection, and this is why, as of right now, both of you are being tested by the divine. I feel like divine feminines, you are seriously in a sabotaging energy, because both divine feminine energies that are on the table is in reverse, and it's you doing it. This health and fitness and wellness, this is super important. This breaking the habit, letting things control you, it's a bad habit that you're needing to break. And I just heard some of you say, oh, it's not a bad habit. Well, that's probably the habit that you need to work on then. Because most people that have bad habits usually make an excuse that it's not a bad habit. All right, what else do we need to know? for this divine union to be able to come into union in this physical 3D world. Yeah, I'm hearing Lucifer's coming for you guys. Guys, remember, whenever you are close to accomplishing anything, the devil is always going to be there making sure you don't get there. 40:04 just was on the clock. He's going to keep you focused on shit that don't matter. Keep you in a low vibration to where you feel like you have to have that drink, or you have to smoke that joint, or you have to eat that thing to make you feel better. It's excuses after excuses.
Nope. Oh, you fucking kidding me, dog?
Ooh.
Yeah, and he did get old right now.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Monica.
It's okay. All good.
You went as hard as you could to try to get out.
I know. Crazy dogs. Alright guys, so what I'm picking up on, you guys need to start looking at this spiritual journey in a different light. And I'm being drawn again to what was said in one of the comments. Is someone said if they had the choice to pick for a spiritual awakening or a twin flame journey, that they wouldn't do it ever again. It was too painful. And I feel like you guys need to change the way that you're looking at this healing process. Yeah, it's almost like you're holding on to negativity more than rooting yourself and connecting with the divine. You're all about your heart space, which is completely fine, but you're looking at it the wrong way because you're brokenhearted. You have to change the way that you're looking at this, and it's going to change the game for you. It's going to be a game changer. And then you get, your end game, which is your person. Yeah, you're stagnant because you're in your head. You're not viewing this correctly. You're probably very anxious and in fear. Dark night of the soul for a lot of you could have been very, very hard. You had a lot of past traumas that you had to dig up and deal with, and you probably still have to. But you need to. You need to take your little page sword and you need to cut through this bullshit and get to that 10 of swords. And you know what I love about the 10 of swords, guys? It doesn't get any worse than the 10 of swords. Once you get to the 10 of swords, that's it. It doesn't get any worse than that. You can only go up from there. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of wands. I just heard it's definitely a mental conflict, but what I heard specifically is you're doubting this connection. Divine masculines, you doubt that if you end things with your divine, if you end things with your karmic, that you lose your divine feminine. Like, you won't get them. Especially if I say if you don't do this, then you won't get that. But that's not me saying that, guys. That's God. I'm just the messenger here. I just pulled the cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I would want my twin. You know, to me, that's if she comes healed, that's who I want. And yet I've been told as I go along, eventually maybe I won't be for her. Maybe I'll find something else. So I'm not delivering any message that's not uncomfortable for me either. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is. It's doubt on both ends. You don't doubt divine feminine that your divine masculine will do their healing, or you don't believe that they'll leave their karmic or this or that, or whatever doubt it is, you know, or maybe you're past that. Maybe you've moved on from that, and congratulations, you know. But divine masculines, you doubt because you're logical. You're like, this doesn't make sense. There's no way in hell that this connection exists, that I'm feeling it, that I'm going to leave years of a committed relationship, that I have kids with this person for this other person that I don't even talk to. Like, that's crazy. Nobody fucking does that. This is not the movies. This is the real world, and yada, yada, yada. Get overwhelmed, and what happens? Boom. Take a sip just to calm the nerves. It's just one sip. It's no big deal. 44:33 on the clock. You know, it's just one more day. Tomorrow, I'll start again. It's just one more day. 4444 on the clock. You guys want your twin flame reunion, your happily ever after, your marriage, your house, the kids, the everything, whatever it is you want. Dogs, 44, 55. You want to be in this legit King of Pentacles, stable, nurturing energy here. Divine Masculine energy. Do what you got to do. Same thing, Divine Feminines, as well. For you. You guys have to do the healing. You are being divinely tested right now. You do not want to pass this up. This right here, this shit is go time. This is when it gets serious. Yeah, I'm not saying that you guys haven't done the work. You obviously have. If you're this close, guys, you have done the work. Your Divine Masculine has done the work, regardless of whether or not you believe it. Because this is a mirroring energy that I'm picking up on. And this is you guys can literally close this cycle of repeated nonsense. But there's one thing. It's one more thing that you have to do. Divine Masculines, one more thing is dropping this karmic and these karmic patterns. One more thing, Divine Feminine, is having a fresh start. Being in your own divinity and your own goddess energy. Watching what you eat, watching what you drink, both of you. Just clearing out space for divine light to enter inside of you. Inside of your body to be able to come. And I'm telling you right now, you gotta tell God, you gotta tell God to tell Satan, not today, Satan, because Satan is gonna come a knocking, guys. And Satan in Hebrew just means adversary. It's just an enemy, okay? Enemy of a state. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe some of you are in the government. Let's see. Yeah, let's see on certain things you gotta work on, guys. We're gonna pull from the soul's journey. God, Michael, Spirit, what is this Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine need to work on at this time? This collective watching at this time, what is it they need to work on? You can send my love for you. You're so long gone. And please get by. I'm hearing that song by Marina, I think her name is. Highly Emotional People. In the song, it does talk about how men are not like allowed or used to being emotional, and until it's too late, like they end up committing suicide because men are highly, like the suicide rate is very high. So it could be a traditional upbringing or a poor upbringing that men or masculine energies of any sort are not allowed to be emotional. Like that's a weakness. Okay, 48 could be significant, and what flew out on this end is purpose. I know what I am here to do. And see, Divine Feminines, I feel like you know that your purpose is not solely to be in love with this Divine Masculine. You know that your purpose is more than just love. So take love out of it. Remove love out of it. It was never supposed to be about love. That is just the bonus. I've told you guys that. God's not going to put you through hell to not give you paradise at the end. He's not. The universe is not going to put you through hell to not give you heaven at the end. You go through hell and you heal yourself, which in turn ends up making you a better person. And you figure out who you truly are. And this Divine Masculine, this love, this was only supposed to be the bonus. The real prize right here is you. It's your purpose. And look at what I just talked about. Adversary. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, you guys need to go with, you need to have courage to go through adversity. A lot of you Divine Masculines get something blocked in your way, and you're just like, oh, fuck it. Everything doesn't work out for me. I'm done. Like, it's always something. I always have to have something get in the way. And it's like, dude, change your mindset. Change your mind state, the way you look at things, okay? When I bought my car, I had it for a week and a half, and then I injured my whole leg, okay? I couldn't work for months, like 5-6 months, okay? And you know what happened when I got that car and I had to lose it? I looked up to God and I'm like, what was the point of this? Like, what's the purpose? What's the lesson you're trying to show me? Okay? You have to change your mindset, guys. If you don't change your mindset, you can't break a habit. If you don't discipline your mind to stop and rewire it to not go to negativity, to not go to substances, you are going to fail in life. Every single day, you're going to fail in life. You have to be strong. You have to be courageous to go against adversity. You do. That's the only way you're going to make it to your purpose. And I know some of you, I didn't ask for me to have a purpose. You did, though. Your soul did. 50-50 on the clock. Your soul did, guys. And deep down inside, you feel it. And when you finally get to this point, you'll look back at this like, damn, I can't believe I said that. I split the deck at friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So you guys may be friends, or you're trying to be friends, or you may start off as friends. This could be a friends with benefits situation, situationship, whatever you want to call it. Look at this. I love that this is going to be in the middle. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. If you think of someone or something and it brings you joy, happiness, abundance, and peace, guys, that right there is what you should strive for. When people asked us when we were kids what we wanted to be when we grew up, we should have all said, I want to be happy. Not I want to be a firefighter. Not I want to be an FBI agent. Not I want to be a doctor or an architect. We should have all said we wanted to be happy. We missed that part of school where we were supposed to learn that loving ourselves was happiness. We missed that part of school where we are allowed to express ourselves and not be told to sit down and shut up, follow the rules. Breaking the rules, it's that Marilyn Monroe quote. You know, good girls rarely make history. And it could be for guys too. Get that James Dean vibe, dude. Whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, happiness is what we should strive for. And then we have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, which we have been picking up too, guys, on an actual physical death. So some of you could be, I just heard divine masculine, but divine feminines as well, a little bit. Mostly divine masculine though. You got to learn how to grieve. You got to learn how to feel it and then release it. And I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, guys. During my spiritual awakening, I had a few people pass. And, you know, there was one, she committed suicide, and that one hit me pretty hard. But we have to understand that grieving is something that we have to feel it, be sad, and then release it. You know, sometimes it's better for people to not be in a world that might go to shit. Let's just be honest, okay? And I'm not saying that it diminishes how it happened or what happened, and I don't like to talk about this on this channel. But guys, try, even if you go to like grief counseling or whatever it is to help you, try to find a way. You can't just, you can't not live. You know, especially for those that have kids or have a family. Like, you guys, you need to be present. You can't be, how do I put this? You can't turn into a zombie. Okay? You can't go through life like that. You can, but it's not happy. It's not fulfilling. And it's not good for you or anybody else around you. Another thing I'm getting with this is, again, divine masculines, even divine feminines that need to let go of karmic situations, long-standing connections or term, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Endings bring beginnings. If there is a death to something that's ending, it's because it's no longer alive. It's no longer fulfilling. It's no longer good for you. It's literally killing you. Okay, and I know this is hard. It took me a whole fucking year to realize, what am I doing? Why am I back here? Again, it takes time, guys. But to be able to build that foundation, I saw 444. You have to end things. It's the only way that it's going to happen. That's the only way that you guys are going to get your fresh start, is if things is completely ended. You don't want to create anything under false pretenses. You don't want to build anything based on a lie. Don't do any of that. And that's why the truth in this journey and expressing your truth is so damn important. 55:15 was on the clock. All right, I'm gonna close it out with messages from your person. Okay? Yeah, let's do this one, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, comment on this video if you like this content, or if you want to just show love. For those of you waiting on me to respond to emails, guys, give me a minute. Traveling kind of like put me back a little bit, 55:55, but I will get to them eventually. And I try to like respond in the comments and all that good stuff. God, Michael, Spirit, messages from the collective's person at this time, consciously. Let me do conscious messages from the collective's person at this time. Peace in my world. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. Emotionally unavailable. This could be you, Divine Feminines. You could be closing yourself off on purpose. I dream of you, even though some of you may not think that. So you may need to root your energy, cleanse your energy, kind of work on opening your heart chakra. There is something I am hiding from you. It could be this addiction. I wish you were here with me. Bottom of the deck is repetitive cycles. Exactly what I'm talking about. You guys are falling into a repeated cycle if you do not pass this test. And I'm telling you right now, Divine Feminines, if you take charge of this right here, it will send it energetically to your Divine Masculine to help out with them to overcome. And I think if you go full throttle with this and they end up staying in this bad habit, this karmic energy, I feel like this is when you kind of give up and you're like, well, screw it. If you don't want it, then I don't want you. And I know that's harsh to say, but it's the truth. And it's not that this person doesn't feel for you. They do. Addictions is hard, but you can't keep using it as an excuse and a crutch either. You are the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. I feel lost without you. Yep, and here it is. I'm afraid of losing you. This Divine Masculine is afraid to commit to you and is afraid to lose you as well. They're afraid that if they let go of this karmic energy, that's their comfort zone, that's their crutch, that they are gonna leave them, and in turn, eventually, you're gonna leave them. If they tell you what they're hiding from you, or if you see who they truly are, right? Because that's what they believe. They don't think that you know, but you know intuitively who they are. You know their bad habits. You probably already know what they're hiding. And yet in their mind, though, it's too overwhelming for them. And they judge themselves so much that they think you're going to judge them. And they're afraid that you're going to leave them. And this could stem from childhood. Childhood wounding is an influence in my actions. But right under that is I want a new beginning with you. Fresh start, which we got under here. The obstacles that you guys are facing, the adversity that you guys are facing, it's stuff that you actually have control over. I want to see what they're hiding from you, though. Let's see if we can get something. There's something I'm hiding from you. God, Michael, Spirit, what is this Divine Masculine hiding from this Divine Feminine? 10 of Cups. That you're there happily ever after. They're hiding that they want to travel to you, that they want to message you. They're hiding that they're closing this cycle out. Oh shit, with this karmic energy. Yeah, they want to tell you about it. They want to message you about it. They want to message you and tell you that you are their twin flame, that you are their soulmate, and that they want to have this new beginning with you. And they want to put forth the effort and show you, not just tell you. That there was a lot of conflict and fighting and deceiving that they didn't know about. And now they see things clearly. Damn. Thank you, God, Michael Spirit. Amen. Thank you for ending it on that note, because I know it gets a little discouraging hearing all of this, guys, sometimes. But man, look at what you have look what you have to look forward to. What they're hiding from you is everything that you are doubting. Drop the doubt. Go within. Deep down in your soul, you know what's going to happen. You know this is destined. We don't watch tarot readings every day, and we don't come over here and start talking about things, and we're not drawn to start these connections with people and twin flames and tarot for no reason. There's a reason we do these things. Is because we feel it deep down in our soul. And if we believe in that so much, why can't we believe that someone wants to love us so much? That's where we need to change our mindset. We deserve to be loved. We deserve to be put on someone's schedule. We deserve to be taken care of. We deserve to feel wanted and satisfied and sexy and intelligent, and to have everything you want without someone judging you or telling you you're not allowed to do this and you're not allowed to be with that person and you're not. Fuck them, guys. Fuck them. That's not their life. You're gonna stay dying every single day when all you were ever meant to do was die once and live every single day. I love you guys. I hope this helps. Hit that like, subscribe, comment on this video if you like this content. Peace.